Yeah, and it's my mom. Hang on a minute, this will be fun. Mom, I'm gaming right now!
Yes. Yes, you are.
Mom, I'm gaming right now! With my friends, Mom!
Hey, don't do that, me! Hey, I'm here too!
Mom! I'm gaming with my friends! What do you want?
Hey,
And I'm streaming, Mom! Mom!
I'm hanging up.
I love you, Mom.
Only 5 minutes left. A fire team that fights together stays together. Double down. Tell them to line up faster. Fantastic work.
Oh my God. I didn't just do that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I think Marv would have been very proud of me in that moment.
I have the holocron. See here. Didn't make you, Grease.
Here? Did you get
Ah! Ah! I don't know what happened there. Wikipedia for me, but I have a Wikipedia. And I hate it. Oh wait, is that an empty? Tell me that's an empty suit. Okay, it's an empty suit. Okay. Oh, but I don't like the music that's playing. I do not care for the music that is playing right now. And there's a lot of ammo around here. There's a lot of ammo around here. I could have swore that was somebody hanging there. I could have swore that was somebody hanging there.
Which
And-
should be the upcoming update that's...
the hell is that?
That is Barry. Barry. So you gotta say hey to
So
Barry.
is this the haunted house in the Halloween season?
More or less.
And they just keep all their
just keep going along.
other
You're doing
prop?
fine. You're doing fine.
Oh fuck! What was that? What is that? What the hell is that?
What was that? I don't know. You tell me.
What was that? Okay, yeah. You know what? You know I will get you for this.
Yeah, I know.
I will
Oh,
get you.
bullshit! You're the one, dude. You're the one that took me to TWA at night. I don't want to fucking.
Oh, well, I missed this.
All right. Anything on your EM?
Do you want to play ball with me? Okay. Fuck that.
We are off and running, chat. Here we go. All right, Phil, move forward. Now, Phil, I will tell you right now, I will not leave you alone in this game. Open this door, Phil. Open this door to your left.
The one that I'm okay.
Yeah, the one on the left. Okay, walk in there. And read what is on the portrait, Phil.
How was that? Was that you?
No.
Because I didn't read anything and I just heard a noise.
No. Just
Magna.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
That switch does not seem to do anything. Exactly. It just shuts off the armor.
It shuts off the armor.
Alright, let me see if there's a switch over here. Well, these switches here.
That was not us.
Again. Alright.
I think I heard Sabrina say mom.
Huh?
What? I thought you were in another room.
No, she didn't say anything.
Did you not?
I heard that.
I thought that was.
I thought that was Serena. I heard Mom.
Me too.
I heard it too.
It wasn't.
That was not a real person.
I'll tell you what, I know, I'm gonna take a seat over here.
Maker.
The maker. You're probably told not to speak to strangers. And that's fine. That's fine. My name is T. And over there's my...
Was that you squeaking?
Ooh, no, that wasn't. I heard that.
Yeah, that's now I hear you squeaking.
I heard
What was that? It sounded
I-
like a voice.
I don't... It did.
Yeah, it wasn't your because
No,
I hear
it
you
wasn't me.
squeaking
It
now,
wasn't.
and it doesn't
Nothing got
sound
caught
like
in my throat. There was. I marked it, but it was a mumble. Did you heard that, right?
100%.
Cat, I swear, are you really doing this to me? Are you seeing this? Ah! Damn it, Cat! Don't. Oh my God! The cat. You little jerk! Man? What did you do to my game, Cat? I swear to God.
Is that still going off in there, Tina? I would like the cat balls. Someone needs some cat balls.
What was that?
Someone needs some cat balls. You have.
What is that? What is that? Do you hear that, Pip? It's a very wow. Hang on. It's a very rushed. It sounds like a rushed whisper.
Someone needs some cat balls.
I'm now slowing it down to 175. I'm hearing turn around. Does anyone else hear that? Which is ironic when you think about it, because usually people say, "Oh, all theaters are haunted." I don't think all theaters are haunted.
Well, this one's definitely, definitely.
I mean, something's.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah.
But-
They're just not talking to us right now.
They're just not talking to us right now.
You wanna go into the green room?
But I ask you, since when does an actor never want to talk about themselves?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's me, Twitch Dad, and I'm here. Yeah, this is where it starts to get super creepy. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be, chat. I'm just going to come out and say it. This is the game Cyberpunk 2077 wanted to be. So, there you go.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Okay. Glad I got that out of my system. Overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into the first computer and the consequences it would bring. I'm sorry we went to see the outside together. But I needed to carry on the memories of humanity to hold on to the past. But I see futures in companions and you. Here, let me take that off of you. You were my friend, the very best I could have asked for. Oh, damn it. This is gonna be another Last of Us ending where I cry, isn't it? I'm tearing up already. Oh. He's headbutting him. Oh. Oh, my heart! Oh, my heart! Oh. am I crying at a video game? Oh my god. I did it, hon. I did it, hon. I finished Stray. Worth every minute. Worth every minute. I'll move your butt just a little bit.
What?
I wonder if she's pregnant.
She does look like. I was just wondering if her belly was a little bit big.
Yeah,
Maybe that might be why she's hungry.
that might be.
So, Jack, you are upset that Wesley fought for Virginia, fought against his own people from Gettysburg. That must have been aggravating.
Did someone just? Did you just whisper? Did you just whisper?
Keep going. Everything you got. Oh, I don't know. I'm worried. He's back at red.
Come on.
Oh no.
Steve
We got him.
Saylor? Steve Saylor? You did it! You did it! Congratulations, Steve Saylor! You just picked up your second seal, and it's a motherfucking raid seal! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
I fucking love it when T gets hyped.
With a teammate entirely of your clan. Hold on. I'm going for it.
Yeah, you just saw 80 inches of me touching my nipples on your wall.
You did.
You're never gonna look at your wall the same way again.
You won't.
Okay. Hey, yo, everybody. The daughter is here for a visit, and we are live on YouTube and Twitch. It's gonna be a good night, everybody. It's gonna be a really good night. I got an announcement for everybody. Pretty excited about that. But let's segue us in. How you doing, everybody? I want to make sure everybody knows. I'm going to have tomorrow. I'm delivering not only issue 12, but I'm also delivering issue 11, the replay of the Grim Gazette tomorrow. I wanted to make sure everybody knew that it is coming. It's going to be on time. Hang on a minute, Benedict. Hang on. No, don't be giving me that. Benedict's giving me a lip. Hold on a second. But I did want to set up this camera. Oh! What do we got? What just happened? Quick! To the back computer. Death Savior coming in with a resub for 14 months. How about that? Death Savior, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate all the help that you provide during. Do you know, everybody? Quick little trivia about my man Death Savior right there. Death Savior actually picked up a breath during the public event of Linville Manor, and never forgotten about that. That was still one of the best finds. Secondhand, how are you? Lizard, good to see you. Cammy, I think you're out there somewhere. Christella, how are you, Christella? And of course, Arelis, how are you, Arelis? Do you know this week has felt surreal? I feel like I've been moving through a fog all freaking week. And I know it's paranormal hangover. I really do believe that we got paranormal hangover from, yeah, hey buddy. We got paranormal hangover from the weekend that we had at the museum and at the theater in Clifton Forge, Virginia. What a place, Clifton Forge. It's been hard to get out of my head. Just what a great place that is. Paranormal hangover. I like that. You know what? I think I'm going to try to turn. I'm going to try to make sure that's a term I can pass around to some of our more simpatico folks and the paranormal, people like Paranormal Quest and Amy's Crypt. If I could get them to start talking about Paranormal Hangover, I would love that. I would freaking love that. All right, I'm gonna put you down here, buddy. I'm gonna put you down here. But yeah, it feels like it's been a really surreal kind of day and a surreal kind of week. I feel like I've been moving around the fog, but I did want to go on ahead and make this quick announcement. And I didn't really publicize that I was going to be making an announcement or talking about anything here, but I did want to show off a new event banner that I wanted to reveal here at this footage review. Here you go. I am going to be one of the featured speakers at this year's Paranormal Research Symposium in Gettysburg, Virginia, Pennsylvania. Why do I want to put Gettysburg? Why do I want to put Gettysburg in Virginia? I think it's because I want it to be closer. But it's not that far. It's not that far. It just feels like it's in Virginia because we visited so much. But yes, I'm going to be one of the featured speakers at the Paranormal Research Symposium in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And I am very excited. I'm going to be giving it so to give you an idea of how serious one of its founders, Alex Matsuo, is making this event. Easy cat. You just switched the music on me too. Don't worry, I'm gonna switch it back, everybody. I'm gonna switch it back. But yeah, to give you an idea how serious they are over at the Paranormal Research Symposium, not only am I giving a talk on the value of redundancy, which I know you have heard me talk about quite often on this channel. I am expected after the event. I have 1 month, and I have to take my talk and turn it into a paper, and then I have to submit it. And I hope I still have the writing chops. I'm gonna approach this chat like I'm writing a white paper or a case study, to be honest with you. But I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I am very excited about this. First off, I get a chance to once again work alongside Alex Matsuo of the Spooky Stuff. She's a delight. She's an absolute delight. I dig her so much. Yeah. That's the thing, Lizard. They're I think what Alex wanted to do with the research symposium was she wanted to actually have people sit down and put together their brains and actually do something a little more on the scientific level. And I mean, it's going to be weird. Like I guess I got to figure out how to reference things, particularly when they're my own stuff. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying to sort of navigate that. But just the fact that I'm a part of it, just the fact that I'm part of the Paranormal Research Symposium, and I get a chance to talk about, something I'm passionate about, which will be, the value of multiple devices deployed in the field. Even though I am planning a 5-minute paranormal. And I may work on it tomorrow, but I am planning a 5-minute paranormal on trying to be conservative in deploying gear in the field, because you don't necessarily want to clutter a site up with all your gear and then you don't know where to look when something goes off. You know what I mean? We are live on YouTube as well as Twitch. I want to make sure that's clear. Chris, hi, how are you? Just saw somebody pop into YouTube, so I'm always pleasantly surprised. I'm always happy that we're showing up on YouTube as well. And now I may have to step away for a brief moment so I can go and get the devices that I need for tonight's review. We are going to be looking at footage from Wayside Inn again, picking up where we left off. And I don't know. I just feel very optimistic and very excited about tonight's review. I'm not sure why. I'm just kind of in a, I think I'm just sort of snapping back a bit. I'm getting back into working out. I'm getting back into exercise, and the truth of the matter is that you are no good to anybody in your team in paranormal investigation if you are not only mentally in the game, but if you're also physically in the game. And I remember the words of one of my trainers when I had a trainer. He basically said, you move it or you lose it. And I understand what he means by that. I do understand what he means and how important that is. You don't want to necessarily, you don't want to lose your dexterity. You don't want to necessarily lose your motor functions. And I've been to one science fiction convention, too many, in my day, and I've seen it where people younger than me are getting around on walkers and motor scooters, and I'm not throwing shade their way, but it sort of hits you in your chest, and you go, ooh, have I exercised today? And it's just something that you want to stay on top of. Your health matters. Your health matters, and that's why when you hear me say things like, make sure you take your meds, make sure you hydrate, make sure you get up and just walk around, stretch around a bit. Those little details do matter. They really, really do. And I just want to make sure that the Monster Mash is taking care of themselves, that they are they're with it, and they're copacetic. Now I know I've got some streamers in my chat right now. I know Death Savior, he streams. I try to catch it whenever I can. I should be better at that, and I'm sorry that I'm not poking in my head more often. I feel like I should be better at that. But I want to give everybody a heads up. I want to give folks in chat a bit of a heads up. If you are into content creation or streaming, I just want to get across something real quick to everybody. And what I want to get across is pretty simple. If somebody approaches you with a surefire, quick way, we stream about the same time, so no problem. That's true. That's true, Death Savior. But thank you for giving that shout out to Death Savior. I appreciate it. Make sure to give Death Savior a follow, everybody. No brainer, Pustak. I kind of like the rebrand. No brainer. How are you tonight, though, Pustak? It's good to know that is you, though. Hope you're doing well. Didn't know if you got a chance to catch any of our live stream from last weekend, but of course. But I wanted to give everybody, anyone that's in content creation, that's in stream right now. I just want to make sure that I voice my opinion on this. So last night I am on Discord, and I happened to check my friend request, and there was somebody that put in a friend request, and I'm always wary, and I want to make sure you all know this too. I'm very wary of my friend requests in Discord, and here's why. 9 times out of 10, I roll a crit fail when it comes to the people that I follow as friends on Discord, because what happens is I will go on ahead and accept the request, and what'll happen? Hey, I see you're a streamer. Do you want art? Here's my portfolio, and they start throwing stuff into this direct message. I don't know who is giving the advice. Yeah, when you meet somebody, the first thing you want to do is pitch to them. You've been busy? How do you want to be referred? It's up to you guys, really. Well, that's fine. Hey, streamer, buy thing. Yeah, I know, right? And it's a little grating. I'll admit it was a little grating. But last night, I got a follow request from somebody, and I'm not going to go into the streamer's name, but I will go on ahead and give you. By the way, hey Marv, good to see you, Marv.
got a friend request from somebody, and we shared the same we shared another server together. Now this I don't mind sharing because I want to make sure that we have open transparency and you know what went down, and that I've been in touch with this other server. So turns out we had in common Streamer Square, and this person was also a streamer, and they are not only a streamer, they are a successful streamer. Their VODs are averaging between 4,000 to 5,000 views, and this girl had well over 15,000, close on to 15,000 followers, and at least 1,000 subs. From what I could tell, 1,000 subs for the month. I'm, Pustek, for you, yes, I would take that. And so I accepted it, and instantly she pings me back and she tells me, "Hey, are you going to TwitchCon this year?" And I said, "Yeah." And we start talking. And everything seems fine. Very, very, very cordial. And I'm good with everything here. And then, and I'm telling her that I looked over her stream. I'm pretty impressed. And it, obviously she's killing it because she streams on her schedule. She doesn't stream on a schedule. She streams on her schedule. That's when you know when you can stream on a schedule that you just make up on the fly, you're doing something right as a streamer. But then when she asked me about what I did, I went on ahead, shared a few photos from the weekend, and said that I did paranormal investigation. Then that's when things turned. That was when she said to me, I don't use that. And I go, "What do you mean I don't use that?" And she said, "No, I don't use that for my stream. I use, if you want to be a success at this, you need to use," and then she dropped the name of the product. And that was when I realized, after about 20 minutes talking to this very successful streamer, this was a sales pitch. The whole conversation was a sales pitch. And here's where it gets super hinky. The thing that she was pitching didn't have a website. Had no socials whatsoever. If I wanted to find out more about this little success in a bottle, I'd have to contact this other dude, and she gave me his name. Well, I looked the guy up on Twitch. He didn't even have an active account on. He has an account on Twitch. He has 0 people following him. And so I said, I'll get on that first thing. I took screenshots of the entire conversation, sent them to Loco, and said, "This person is on the server." And within minutes, Loco was like, "Yeah, that person's not on our server anymore." And here's the thing though, chat, I was pretty rattled by it. And I'll tell you why. And I want to give mad props to Loco. I mean, I really want to do. I want to give mad props to Loco. I basically hired Loco and Streamer Square. I wanted to find out if I could push my stream forward. If I could get some growth, if I could get some momentum. And I will say, Loco gave me a lot to think about, gave me a lot to look at, gave me a lot to make me realize where I could and where I could improve, and where and what I was getting right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Postak. No, this whole thing was a scam because the fact that the guy didn't even have a Twitch account, an active Twitch account. Now she did, and Loco even said there's a good possibility. She said that the account was on the Discord, was on the Streamer Square Discord before she blocked it. But she said it was not synced to her this streamer's Twitch account. Chances are, and that's why I'm not mentioning the stream, because I don't want people accusing or even whispering any kind of murkiness or issue towards this streamer. I don't think the streamer was aware of it. This person probably set up a spoof account and then, somehow joined Streamer Square and then got involved and is now, I guess, going through the ranks. And here's the thing that's even scarier, is that if this person is trying it with me, it means that they've tried it with other people and it's worked. But that wasn't what rattled me. What rattled me so hard was that this is the company that I'm getting lumped into. When I want to do a collaboration with somebody, when I want to collaborate, whether it is Tattoon, whether it is Arelis Paranormal Quest, this is the company. You okay there, buddy? I'm gonna get you some stuff, okay? You just gotta be patient.
I don't want to be patient, Dad. I want treats. God, come on, Dad.
Anyway, but this is the company that I'm getting lumped in with, and that's where I get upset, because if I'm wanting to collab, and I've said this before, if I want to collaborate with people, I have to compete against the people that are pinging folks like Paranormal Quest, Amy's Crypt, Detune at random, saying, "Hey, have I got a deal for you?" And it sucks. It really, really sucks, because I don't collaborate with people that I don't want to work with. I don't want to collaborate with people that I don't respect. I want to collaborate with people that I know I like, and that I like watching, and that I want to hopefully collaborate with again in the future. I had someone posing as a pretty big streamer message me on Discord recently as well. It's just I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this to the forefront so I can just say, if you get these kind of messages just at random, be careful. Be careful. When you find a group that makes themselves accessible, that makes themselves open for communication, don't squander it. Treat it with a lot of respect and treat it with a lot of care. Because I really would. Hey, how you doing there, Pharaoh? You want to make sure that the relationships that you set up online, particularly with other streamers and just other people in general, that they are above board. You know what I mean? And it's and I realize how tough that is, but I wanted to make sure that I told you all about this so that you could have a heads up on it, in case those of you in my stream who are content creators yourselves are suddenly approached by somebody. There is no magic bullet. There is no magic bullet. And I know Twitch doesn't want to really talk about the L word, but luck does come into factor with this. Well, look at this. Secondhand dropping a tier 1 sub to Pharaoh. How about that? Thank you. That's very kind of you to do that. It's very cool of you to do that. Thank you, Secondhand. See, again, Secondhand is somebody that if they came to me and said, "Hey T, this is a service you might want to look into," I would trust their word on it, because Secondhand is a friend. Now, if that service is Amway, I would be crushed. But that's a whole different story altogether. Oh, and hey Marv, I don't know what you're doing this weekend. Oh wait, no. But if you're around Sunday, I wouldn't say no to a little hand holding in this new event. I haven't even touched it yet. It happened to come out the week that I was doing the stuff in Clifton Forge, so I didn't know if you felt like Sherpaing chirping Old Man Morris through one of those things just so that I knew exactly what it was that I'm doing. You about for a wee bit? Okay, good. Good. All right. Good to know. And yeah, absolutely. Payday is always a nice thing. You gotta love payday. So, welcome on in, Pharaoh. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy that teacup, as well as all the little perks that come with a tier 1 sub. I appreciate you secondhand for supporting the stream, for everything you do. I think what I need to do right now, though, apart from maybe rehydrate, I need to give the cat their treats because Benedict is giving me side eye. He's giving me heavy side eye. So let me go ahead and let me switch over to the cat cam, and we are going to begin the treating. Okay, so sit tight, everybody. I also have to fix the camera. You're what? Yes. What? Hey. You sound like a grumpy old man, you know that? Yeah. You got goop today, too. What, do you want more treats? Is that what you're saying? You want more treats? Seriously, cat, you want more treats? You want more treats? Damn, son. Damn. Alright, more treats it is. You got treats and goop today. You're not gonna guilt me into more treats, and you're gonna get pumpkin later. What do you want, cat? Don't eat. Don't even. Don't eat it. He is not having it today. He's giving me that look of like.
You can slow blink all you like, Dad. I got goop, yeah. I'm getting pumpkin later, yeah. But, come on. I'm Gamer Cat, man. I'm Gamer Cat. I will mess you up, bro. I will mess you up.
All right. The embodiment of gluttony. You get a piece and you get a piece. It was all a mess. Oh wait, what? the cats gave you a bird this morning, but oh my God, but they took the liberty of splitting it up for you. Well, how thoughtful. How thoughtful of them. It's a bit like when dog meat presents the hand in Fallout. By the way, everybody, yeah, we finished Fallout this week. What a brilliant show. What an effing brilliant show. No spoilers, please. We're going to be spoiler free for a month. I don't want to really go into it. But I will tell you, it was worth it. It was such an amazing experience. I loved it. I loved Fallout. Also, Marv, thank you for dropping in that leprechaun gift, because all I can hear is Mike Myers going, "I'm the leprechaun." The weird things that stick in your brain, man. The weird things that stick in your brain. I am forever thankful my indoor cat has never brought me stuff. Yeah. The worst part is when the outside gets in. And when the outside gets in, that's when our cats kick in. At one point, Pip thought that Bast was playing with a chew toy, and then she realized we didn't have any chew toys, and it was a live lizard that was in his mouth. And he, according to my wife, because I didn't have to deal with it, but apparently Bast looked at her with horrified eyes with this lizard squirming in his mouth going, and he was like,
"What do I do with it? I don't know what to do with this thing. It's weird."
But Vi's the stone cold killer. She actually beheaded one of the lizards and then presented the body. Really, cat? Really, cat? You're just gonna use your bony ass to trigger the who and then walk away. Damn. Whoa. Cleared chat for non-moderator viewing this room. Enable subscriber only. What the hell did I do here? Yeah, GamerCat hit things. GamerCat hit things apparently. Give me a second. My cat, everybody. My cat. Thanks. No. I'm gonna have to time you out. Okay, let me just make sure. Scroll, shield mode off, emotes only, no, subscriber only. Yeah, that's that. I want that off. Follower only off. Slow mode, yeah. Turn off slow mode. There we go. Thank you, secondhand. Working on it. Cat after my own heart. Look, Aurelius, do not. It's bad enough I have secondhand encouraging him. I do not need it. I do not need a second. And you can act all innocent up there. I just hope he didn't. Oh shoot. Excuse me. I just want to double check and make sure that he didn't send off any alerts on Twitch if that was what he hit. Let me just see here. Profile. Nope. Okay, he didn't hit that. Okay, thank God. Cat. Yeah, I see you. I see you wanting to take a swing. Welcome to the stream, everybody. For those of you who are new, welcome to the stream. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Get some stuff fired up here. So, it's funny. I had so much I had to talk about with you all today, and now it just feels like my brain is kind of shutting down. Elgato needs to make a gato proof stream deck. Yes, they do. I would agree. They desperately need to do that. We have feline interference. Yes, that's true. We have feline interference on this channel. Welcome on in. This is why I'm happy they finally put mod view on mobile. I fixed things. Beautiful. Good to know. Thank you, Secondhand, for being there. So I hope everybody is looking forward to the weekend that's quickly incoming. I know that my Saturday stream may be moved to Sunday. I just want to give everybody a heads up on that. I believe we are going to be moving some Saturday stuff to Sunday because I'm going out with the wifey, and we're just gonna, just have have an afternoon to ourselves. We're just gonna have an afternoon to ourselves, and sometimes that is needed. You want to make sure you stay on top of things, and I want to make sure I stay on top of my wife. As you do. Okay, now. I'm feeling slap happy for some reason. I'm not sure what, but I'm just feeling slap happy. So there you go. But I do have Wayside all set up. I think that's good. There's the Wayside investigation. Perfect. I think Elgato was just made for cats. If only it were that simple. If only it were that simple. The fact that you were talking and no one else was in chat, that was the clue. Well, there was also I pushed the cat away, and then I look up and I see that I enabled subscribers only mode. I disabled subscribers only mode, and then and I was enabling and disabling things. And I'm like, what is this cat doing with its bony ass? I love you, bud. But come on. So we have a visitor for the next couple of days. The kiddo has come back from the higher institution of learning that they attend, and Sam is in for a bit of a spell. I think I'm also spending part of my Sunday going into their computer and trying to figure out why things aren't deleting properly. I don't know. Let's see. If I was to get a non-gato pet, what would I choose? Here's the funny thing. I've always had a weird fascination for pets with ferrets. The problem with ferrets is that you cannot get around that smell. The smell is just a little too intense. So, hi, cat. Although, I have to wonder if ferrets would... Yes? He is straddling the board right now, and it's making me nervous as hell. What? But, see, the problem is I tried getting a doggo. I tried a doggo, and it was something of a spectacular failure. I found out very quickly I am not a dog guy. Exactly, cat, exactly. And ferrets are adorable. That's the thing. I think if I could manage the smell, I would probably get a ferret. But I'm also very happy with cats. I'm very happy with cats. I gotta admit, I'm a cat guy through and through. But yeah, it's just been I feel like right now I'm feeling very very fluid. That's the only way I can describe it. I just feel I think I'm still snapping back from the previous weekend. I know another reason why. Because I was so rattled by what happened with this scammer the other night. I lost sleep, and I hate it when scammers take that much space in my head rent free. I don't like having a bad night's rest. So, a bit of a bummer. All right, so let me just see. I just want to reorient myself of where we're at here at the Wayside. But I will say though, chat, it has been very nice getting back into. I'm turning into goo. I feel like it, man. I do. I feel goo. I feel goo adjacent. Have I tried a Shibu? The cat dog of the dog breeds. No, I haven't. See, I couldn't do a rat though. I couldn't do a rat. Pustak. Now, Mika in chat. You might see Mika pop up in chat. Mika, he has a whole thing of it. I think he has like I want to say he has 4 or 5 rats. He's all about the rats, and I respect people that can make rats into into a household pet. Mazel tov to you. Oh, how you doing there, Vi? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much a cat guy through and through. I think in another life I would have been Jackson Galaxy. Yeah, growing up in New York, let's not talk about the rats. Yeah, New York rats are a special breed in themselves. Just made a sick Ghost of Tsushima Discord theme. Let's go. Nice to see. So yeah, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a quiet weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. I feel like I need a quiet weekend after last week. But I also have that there's that weird feeling that I have when I get in this type of headspace, and I go, what am I forgetting to do? Is there something I need to do? And I'm almost wondering if that is the content creator's lifestyle, because between Twitch and between all the other stuff that I do with Old Spirits, I sometimes wonder. It's like, oh wait, do I have something coming up? Do I have something to do? Is something? Well, turns out I do have something coming up. For those of you who saw, and I am going to be posting something. I am going to be posting something on the community tab tonight and tomorrow. But yes, for those of you that saw part 1 of the Charleston, South Carolina premiere for Old Spirit season 3, season 3 continues tomorrow. Part 2 will be dropping as a premiere on Friday night, tomorrow at 9. So we may do a little bit of gaming beforehand, and then we're going to go straight into the premiere. The wifey should be with me, and yeah, I'm excited for this, because this is part 2 of Charleston. You can see, or if you missed it, if you missed the live investigation, you can relive what happened. But yeah, season 2 gets a little more intense. It's a little more intense, a little more focused, and yeah, it was a very different kind of investigation. Thank you, Kat. That's happening tomorrow at 9. Again, tomorrow 9 o'clock on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube. It will be a premiere. I will be in chat. Phil might be in chat, but I will definitely be there. Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump in, because with the way I'm feeling right now, and because I didn't get a good night's sleep the other night, I may shorten stream a bit, but we're just going to go ahead and jump back into review over at the Wayside Inn. Ooh, this seems like really good music for that too. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay with that music because we're in review mode now. So we're in review mode now. Can I help you, buddy? I've decided to review, and you're all over it. You're gonna get pumpkin tonight. Don't worry. You're gonna get pumpkin tonight. Okay. All right. And he sneezes. Okay. So no. So if you remember, we did have that happen.
Oh, okay. So she's not a friend.
And just to reiterate with everybody as to where we are and what we're doing, we are back at the Wayside Inn. Again, this is the oldest active inn. This is the longest continuous operating inn in the entirety of the United States. It was founded in 1797. And it is the oldest operating inn in the United States. Hi, buddy. All right, and we are currently in what is called the summer kitchen, also known as the enslaved kitchen, and we've had a couple of hits from Fast Eddie. We've had some stuff from Ghost Tube. We've had some stuff from Chuck. So let's continue on. Let's see how much longer we stay here. I think we are getting ready to actually move to a different spot.
Friend. She's not one of your family. Is she just one of the workers?
It was Pustek. It was when I was a kid. Yep. I was just a wee barn back in 1797.
Wait for it to reset. Is she one of the workers, people that worked here? Maybe you just like to hang around with? I think you've gone coy again.
Now, real quick, for anybody that's new to the stream, wondering what's going on, we do a live footage review as a ways and means of staying open, transparent with openly transparent. That's what I wanted to say. Openly transparent with people about what we do and how we do things over at Old Spirits. If you have any questions about the equipment that we're using, about the site itself, about what we're doing in the moment, please feel free to ask. Right now, we are at the Wayside Inn of Middletown, Virginia, and it is Pip and myself. We're the only two, and that was Benedict. And we're the only two from Old Spirits that are there this particular weekend. Okay, just wanted to make sure that was clear. Let's get back into it. Well, chat. The plan is that we will not be here all day. Or all night rather. We're gonna move around. We're going to pick you up and take you with us to another part of the inn and tavern, because this place has a bunch of different.
There's a lot of different rooms.
Different
in this
things to look
place.
at. Different places to see.
Tomorrow night we're going to be in one of the reputed most haunted bedroom in this tavern.
Now, if you think you're going to see us look at our bedroom or take a look at our bedroom, no, we're not going to do that. Okay. Just gotta go back to Ghost Tube hit. It's Fast Eddie, Ghost Tube. Devices are blinking. Is that the ghost? No, it is not. Good question though. So here's the thing I've noticed about the device that you see blinking. Not necessarily the one that's on the tripod, but the one that's in the orange box. Let me just back up a bit. Let me just get this Ghost Tube hit. See us look at our bedroom or take a look at our bedroom. All right. Okay. Oops. All right. So, okay. So this device right here, this blue box that's got the you'll see that blue light go off, right? Okay. That device right there, the orange box, that is something called an Eddie Plus. It records and takes measure of different qualities of the room. It looks at EMF, it looks at temperature, it looks at barometric pressure, it looks at humidity. And if something changes, well, Pustek, some people might be curious, so I'm just going to go on ahead and just answer it anyway. But I appreciate the joke, yeah. And if that particular box, if the Eddy Plus, or as we call it, Fast Eddy, if Fast Eddy goes off, it'll actually beep, and it's actually done it before. The lights will go a little further along. If it's 0.25 or higher, that's when it beeps and lets us know that there's high EMF in the area. So the thing I noticed though about Eddy is that if I am recording the data, as in if I've got, because you'll notice that on the top of the box it looks like there's something sticking out. It's a small SD card. It basically takes any changes that it finds, and of course it records onto the SD card. If I'm not recording, that one blue light never goes off. If I am recording, it goes off. So I'm not really sure if that's just a flaw in the design or what, but that's the first blue light. The other blue light is the camera. And if that blue light on the camera is blinking slowly, that's good, because that's one of the more inexpensive cameras. And those are the ones that I'm always crossing my fingers that nothing will happen to them.
Now, if you think you're going to see us look at our bedroom or take a look at our bedroom, no, we're not going to do that.
We're not going to scream.
That would be rude. That would be rude.
We don't want to be rude. Or are you trying to scream? Now, if you're a little boy, you know that screaming is not...
Screaming is kind of frowned upon.
Yes.
But if you want to say something, we've got these little boxes that have these fuzzy tops on them. You could say something in there if you like.
We might not hear you straight away, but we might hear later on. This is a way of recording your voice. I'm not sure if you might have had some people trying to do that before.
It's been saying scream a lot.
It has been.
It's been saying
Hold on a second.
fuzzy tops on them. You could say something in there if you like.
We might not hear you straight away, but we might hear later on. This is a way of recording your voice. I'm not sure if you might have had some people trying to do that before.
It's been saying scream a lot.
It has been.
Saying
Okay. I mean, there's a little rattling sound, but that could be air conditioning just messing about.
I'm not sure if you might have had some people trying to do that before.
You're welcome, Bustag.
it's been saying scream a lot.
I thought I heard something in the background. I did not. So okay.
Sacrifice a lot.
Ooh.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
And that was a red on Chuck. Okay.
Been saying sacrifice a lot. And this has been intriguing because it hasn't been super responsive to us, but it also hasn't been just randomly going on and going on. For I thought I needed to recalibrate it.
Can I, before we leave, can I just run through some names and see if you remember these people or not? So if I say the name, give me a green light if you remember that person, or a red light if you're like, I don't know who that is. Okay. Do you remember Isaac Wilkinson?
was that?
Going on?
I saw the cat ball go off.
Isaac Wilkinson.
So there's a cat ball in the lower left corner, and I think there's one by the. There's one by Fast Eddie, but I don't think either one of them went off. No. Now, did I also hear anything?
Isaac Wilkinson. What's going on?
I saw the cat ball go off.
Is that you? Feel free to.
Did you make that cat ball go off? Did you want to see how fast I can move in my chair? Chad didn't see it, but you sure did.
Congratulations! You made T move out of his chair really quickly. I can see it.
I thought I saw the reflections
Oh,
of
okay.
the lights.
Oh.
Can you make the cat ball on the table move? Can you touch that one?
That looks like a 2-5. Okay. All right. So Fast Eddie at 2-5.
Well, if that's if you made the orange box go beep like that as a yes, great. You can make the cat ball move. If you're saying no, I can't. Remember, I can only say yes or no if I see the red light or the green light go off. You want me to sit back down? Green for yes, red for no. Of course, we've been saying that we don't want anyone here to do tricks for us. But you.
I'm beginning to remember. I think Chuck was pretty active in here.
I say yes or no if I see the red light or the green light go off. Do you want me to sit back down? Green for yes, red for no. Of course, we've been saying that we don't want anyone here to do tricks for us. We've been saying that we don't want anyone here to do tricks for us. But you know, making grown-ups do what you tell them to do. That can be fun.
That is fun. I mean, probably you weren't allowed to make grown-ups do things that
Yeah,
you
it's
want
one
to do.
thing when you have grown-up and you have to listen to grown-ups. But now,
Do you know John Larrick or James Larrick? Do you remember him? Do you remember his wife Maggie? What about, let me guess, Leo Rhodes? Do you remember Leo, Mr. Rhodes?
That's me sitting down, just so everybody knows. That's the chair, not me popping, just so you know. I know we're called old spirits, but
Not that old.
not that old. Secondhand? Come on. I should check chat, see what you said. See what you said, secondhand. I'm sure it was something sassy. I'm sure it was full of sass.
Reclaim my phone here for a minute because I think I'm getting the names wrong, and that might be why you're like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Hi, Cammy.
That's not what he was called. It's a lady.
One thing I will say about this place, chat, while Pip is pulling up these names, it is incredibly quiet.
It is very, very quiet.
What time is it?
It is nearly 11 o'clock.
Yeah, nearly 11. That's it.
Okay, so I
Feels
got the
like-
names
it feels
completely
a lot.
wrong.
Oh, you got the names
I
completely wrong?
I got the names mostly
All
wrong.
right, so let's
Let me try
hang
again.
Hang on, let's take a moment. Let's reset. Take a little quick breath. Okay.
Okay.
So remember, if you know this person, even as a little boy, if you know this person that Miss Pip is saying here, go ahead and make the green light go off. If you don't know them, make the red light go off.
Okay.
And if you want to see me move, make the cat ball go off. Can you see it?
I can see it through the table legs now. Okay, so I got the names completely wrong because old people sometimes forget things. You know that, right? Okay. So, did you know Israel Wilkinson? He was the first owner. And he had his wife named Micaiah, which is a very interesting name. Did you know Micaiah Wilkinson?
Okay, Cammy. You take care of yourself, all right? Glad to see the boyfriend is doing good boyfriend things and taking good care of you. Okay? So 4913. So I'm going to do this.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Aww. Okay. Okay, and then say go to 49. Okay. Was getting more of that interference, that strange interference.
Which is a very interesting name. Did you know Micaiah Wilkinson?
Right there. Pardon me, everybody.
He was the first owner. And he had
I don't think I heard anything or picked up on anything over there.
I can see it through the table legs now. Okay, so I got the names completely wrong because old people sometimes forget things. You know that, right?
Okay, here we go.
So, did you know Israel Wilkinson? He was the first owner. And he had his wife named Micaiah, which is a very interesting name. Did you know Micaiah Wilkinson? I really got these names all wrong. Terrible.
Ooh. Okay. Forgot about that. Okay, Chris. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for popping in, saying hey. That's 49.20.
Shovel.
Thank you, Cammy.
Wilkinson. He was the first owner. And he had his wife named Micaiah, which is a very interesting name. Did you know Micaiah Wilkinson? I really got these names all wrong. Terrible.
Hard to say whether or not this green response is either to yes, I knew Micaiah, or yes, you got these names wrong.
Wilkinson?
Okay, go on ahead and get some sleep there, Pustak, and thanks for popping in. Always welcome. Thank you. So one of the things I noticed, though, about the digital interference, it kicks in around the same time. If you listen in the background, sounds like there is an AC unit that also kicks in. So I'm wondering if that wasn't something to do with the interference. Was the HVAC? Just a thought.
Is a very interesting name. Did you know Micaiah Wilkinson? I really got these names all wrong. Terrible. Yeah, I know.
Oh, now wait. What was the last name you read?
Israel Wilkinson. He was the very first owner.
Right, let's wait for it to reset. Did you recognize that name? Read it again.
Mr. Israel Wilkinson?
Green, I know that person. Red, no, I don't know that person. Okay.
Is that counting? I feel like you're dashing between the...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're playing a prank.
That's fine.
Which is fine. We're funny. We can see that. That's fine.
But again, if you want to make the grown up jump out of the chair, you got to make the cap all light up.
Okay. The Wilkinson family, I guess we can just say. Did you know the Wilkinsons? So Israel sold or gave the tavern to his son-in-law, whose name was Jacob Larrick. Did you know Jacob Larrick? And his wife Susan Larrick?
See all those clicks and the little bits of movement. Yes, thank you for the posture check and for the hydrate and for the stretch. All those things you hear, those are me and Pip moving around. But you really do get an idea of how quiet this particular space is.
Jacob and Susan had 3 children. Maybe you played with them. Maybe you are one of them. The children were Laura, James, and Hugh. Did you know the Larrick children?
Green for yes. Red for no.
I'm getting a real feeling that maybe the child that's down here is a child that was enslaved.
Yeah. Reason I would think. Oh wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So the minute Pip says that she thinks that the children that were there, or the child spirit that she's picking up on, or that we're picking up on down there, she mentions that it was enslaved, and that's when the interference kicks in again. Again, part of the problem, though, could be that we were on Route 11. And Route 11 in Virginia is just off of Interstate 81. And Interstate 81 is a major throughway for truckers. So there's a lot of CB. There's a lot of CB signals going back and forth. It could have an influence on the recorder if they are, if we have any trucks coming off of 81 and hopping onto 11.
The child that's down here is a child that was enslaved.
Yeah, that would be the reason I would think they would be here.
And maybe would be a bit frightened of us.
Well, that's the hard thing to figure out though, Pharaoh, because the only time I ever got this kind of interference with that particular H4N, and it wasn't even that particular H4N, it was this model of H4N. The only time I ever got any kind of interference like that was when I was podcasting, and I'd be recording, but I would also have next to it, like slapped up against it, I'd hold them together, would be my phone. And the RFI and the RF coming from the phone would leave that impression in the sound. It would leave that impression, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Just a little cat moment, everybody. Just a wee break, a wee kitten break. Okay, come on. There's a perfectly good blanket there. There's a perfectly good tree there. You get comfortable where you want to get comfortable. Okay, you're gonna get your pumpkin, but not right now. Okay, soon. I know he doesn't understand soon. He's a cat. He does not understand soon. But I do think that the timing of it with what Pip says.
I'm getting a real feeling that maybe the child that's down here is a child that was enslaved.
Yeah, that would be reason I would think they would be here.
And maybe would be a bit frightened of us. I know that the Larricks had 6 enslaved people before the Emancipation Proclamation.
It was a short burst. It was a short burst too. That's the thing. It was a very short burst of interference.
Enslaved.
Yeah, that would be the reason I would think they would be here.
And maybe would be a bit frightened of us. I know that the Larricks had 6 enslaved people before the Emancipation Proclamation. And
So it's okay to just ask, or sorry, to answer us honestly. Were you a slave here? Green, yes. Red, no. We're not going to hurt you. No one is going to hurt you. A little bit of reassurance never helps.
it's not a trick.
A little bit of reassurance, it always helps.
I'm not sure if you know this, but there is no more slavery in the United States.
That knocking was me. Sitting a chair.
No one is enslaved in America anymore, so you don't have to be afraid that that's going to happen to you. I keep catching movement out of the corner of my eye. Over by there.
By where?
Over by the door there. But I have a feeling if you were enslaved, hearing the names of your enslaver might not be...
Wouldn't be choice.
Wouldn't be nice. I know the cook at the tavern would definitely have been a woman of colour, black woman, working in these kitchens for no pay. Ooh. Suddenly I feel really sad.
All right. I do find it interesting how quiet the instruments get as well. We get these little pockets of things happening, but nothing consistent. Nothing consistent. Okay.
Suddenly I feel really sad. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Just as I was getting ready to hit record. Well, you can't catch them all. No, you can't.
No, you
You're
can't.
absolutely right. No, you can't.
I'm sorry if I said the name of the person that enslaved you and made you work for nothing.
Catch them all. All right. There's Chuck Red. Okay, Chuck Red. Okay.
Well, you can't catch them all. No, you can't.
No, you
You're
can't.
absolutely right. No, you can't.
I'm sorry if I said the name of the person that enslaved you and made you work for
No.
nothing. That wasn't a trick, and we didn't mean to bring up bad memories for you.
Okay, so I think we are done here, and I think we're going to go. So we are going to start packing up and going to a different part of the inn. Okay?
If you want us to stay
Yeah.
for a little bit longer,
You know what to do. You can make a cat ball light up. You can make something beep. You could get in the rocking chair and rock a bit if you want to do that. But we were thinking about moving on somewhere else. You haven't done anything to offend us. There's just a lot to this place, and we just want to take some time, get to know it. And
A lot for two people.
Tomorrow night, so we may just come back here, spend some more time with you. Would you like us to come back? If you want us to come back, you can make the green light go off. If you would rather not have us come back, we understand and we respect you. And you can make the red light go off. Because we've come here out of respect. We want to know your story. If you would like for us to come back tomorrow, make the green light go off. If you would rather not, make the red light go off.
I have just a few more names of of other children. Can I read them out before we go?
And give me one. Let's just give it
Yeah.
another half a minute. I'm just gonna sit here. Let them decide. Green, come back another time. Red.
Okay, that's Fast Eddie. With another 2-5.
Green, come back another time. Red.
It's funny though how that's working because
Bouncing between those two devices, aren't you?
we're asking for interaction with Chuck and and
I'm gonna
whatever's
read
there
the
goes
last
to
few names here of the children I know that definitely
goes to
lived
Fast
here.
Eddie without hesitation.
And we'll see if you remember any of them. Give us a green or a beep.
Green or a beep.
Green or a beep, because
Green or a beep.
you seem to like that. So there is Charles. Do you know Charles? What about Annie? Do you know Clarence? really feel like you might know Clarence. Do you know Mary? Guess I'm not getting the right names. That's okay. Did you know Mr. Bernstein? Okay. Well, I think
we're going to go on ahead and go to a different room.
Leave you in peace.
Pleasure sharing you with these friends of mine that I have online. Well, that doesn't make any sense to you, I know. I have friends that are
You have
watching.
friends on a washing line?
I have friends on a washing line, yes. I have friends that are watching from great distances. And you took some time to talk to us, and you took some time to talk to them too. And I want to thank you. Thank you, Jason. I want to thank you for taking some time out to talk to us. I'm going to turn the lights up. We're going to grab our things, and we are going to go to a different part of the.
I want to say.
Of the inn.
Let's sit there for a little bit.
And sit
I
there
think.
for a
I think we went to
Now-
the suites.
We don't know if someone else is going to join us. But if you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to, but you can't leave. You really can't follow us to our room. That's not allowed.
They stay down here.
You have to stay down here.
I'll put your chair back where it was.
This thing was going off. This thing was going off earlier before I could even get a camera on it. All right, I'm going to turn this. No, I got to turn this off now.
Nope, it's too late now.
Turn it off now. Okay.
It's too late to
See,
play with it now.
I can't. I want to count
But we
that,
might come back
but I
tomorrow if
can't
that's okay.
because, you know, I was too close to it.
Didn't say no.
Say no.
Yes.
But that was
And this is probably the stuff that I will either put in a fast forward
Is,
or.
Chad still with us?
Chad's still with us.
Wait a minute. I might put in fast forward, but hang on a second.
They didn't say no.
They didn't say no.
They didn't say no.
Yes.
No, that was sitting there. That was on.
Yeah. Is so Chat still with us?
Chad's still with us. Chad is still with us.
Oh.
Jason just came in. He doesn't have his drop in because I'm using. Yeah. For those of you who don't
How does it
know.
go?
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
That's the best we can do, Jason.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah. That really interesting. Really interesting. It was hard to say what was
What was happening there?
What's
Should I
happening?
turn off my Zoom? No.
I'm turning off my Zoom.
Oh, okay, now I'm turning off
And
my.
this little guy, he's been.
Okay. So now, so I turned off the Zoom there, and I'm now back on this.
Doing the EMF hits, which I think is interesting.
He's been.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow we could come back and do an Estes.
We've got it here to do this.
We do have, not down here, in our
Yeah.
studio.
No, we have it on here.
No, did you bring my headphones?
I have my headphones.
Ah.
Yeah, well.
Well, true.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quiet enough that you don't have to worry. But it is better to have noise blocking because then you don't even get any bleed through from.
I love it, chat, that my wife is flexing on me with my gear. sound of a Kiwi flexing,
Oh,
everybody.
Jason's getting some pizza.
Oh, nice. Nice. Jason, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Oh, wait, no, I just turned off. Okay. Stop recording.
See, in these in between times when you're packing up stuff and you're getting your stuff together, you're still like on high alert. You still want to listen and still want to see if you catch anything. How you doing there, Walker? Good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hard to believe a week ago tomorrow we were all in Clifton Forge. It feels like it's been forever. I was saying earlier, Walker, that I think I still have paranormal hangover from the previous weekend.
Hello?
Oh, nice.
Can we stop recording?
No, we cannot stop recording.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing the cheap camera thing again.
That's why we got these cameras.
Yeah.
Ah, the cheap camera.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Here we go.
How does this button work here?
How's button work where?
The button on this.
Hold on. Hold, please. All right, and...
He was enjoying that. Secondhand. You're saying nice to the pizza? Ooh, pepperoni, mushroom, bacon, extra cheese. Sounds delicious.
That's a good night.
That does sound good. It sounds good.
That's a good night. Okay, so house.
House?
No, you can't go to Jason's house. You cannot go to Jason's house.
Just want to check something here.
What's happening there?
Just checking something. Okay, hold on.
Well, that doesn't make any sense to you, I know. I have friends that are
You have
watching.
friends on a washing line?
I have friends on a washing line, yes. I have friends that are watching from great distances. And you took some time to talk to us. And you took some time to talk to...
Okay, so far.
Let's sit there for a little bit.
Okay, so...
But if you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to, but you can't leave. You really can't follow us to our room. That is not allowed.
You stay down here.
You have to stay down here.
Put your chair back where it was.
This thing was going off.
Okay.
This thing was going off earlier before I could even get a camera on it.
Okay. I was like, how did that rocker turn itself around? And then, again, it was my wife, Pep. Okay.
Even get any bleed through from...
I love it, chat, that... Stop recording. All right.
Excuse me, everybody.
It sounds good.
That's a good night. Okay, so house?
House?
No, you can't go to Jason's house. You cannot go to Jason's house because he's got good pizza. So everybody, just so you know, you are with us being me and Pip. We are at the Wayside Inn in Middletown, Virginia, which is just south of Winchester, Virginia. And we are in the southwest portion, not really the southwest, more like the northwest portion of the Shenandoah Valley. We are in the oldest active tavern and inn in the country.
Roadside Inn, yeah. 1797.
This part right here where you're seeing, this was the original kitchen, and it's now a dining area. Really decent food, really nice bread pudding. And yeah, we had a great dinner here, and it's funny because it's Saturday night in a small town, but man, this place shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah, at about 8 o'clock, we almost had the place to ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much. So, so this was Pip's idea. This was
my fault.
This was Pip's idea. Oh, that's yeah. You rotate it here.
Oh, I got it.
You got it. Yeah. So where do you want to go next time?
Let's go to one of the
parlors.
The parlors.
Yes.
So there are several.
Did you want to get in the camera in front of the camera?
No, I was reading the.
Oh. Is anybody in?
I was happy with my ham sandwich. Now I want to make a pizza. Save it for tomorrow. Yes.
Who's saying that?
I don't know. Can you save sandwiches? They sometimes get a bit wet.
Oh, there you go. I see you, Sly. I see you in both Twitch and YouTube. There you go. Usually I have some Twitch side, but I figured I would see what it looks like from YouTube. Doesn't look too much different. The interface looks a bit different, but that's yeah. You know, the only thing that's different is that when you become a member over here, when you become a member, you get these. You get these as the emotes. The emotes are a little different. That's about it. Today was one of your days off from work. Did a bit of relaxing. With Hogwarts, right? And some Discord music. Nice. I still have YouTube chat limits. You still have YouTube chat limits. You like what? You're not allowed to. What do you mean by YouTube chat limits? I'm confused by that secondhand. You shouldn't have that. You should actually be one of the mods by now. All right, going back to this. So that was secondhand. Secondhand was talking about sandwiches. Oh, you still hate. Got it. So hate YouTube chat limits. Well,
yeah, we were originally just going to stay one night.
I see that.
And then I read about it a bit more, and I was like, 2 nights?
Yeah.
2 nights? And that's how we ended up here for 2 nights. We actually, room 14 is the most haunted room, room you can stay in. We
unfortunately are not in room 214 tonight.
We're in room 11, but you know what? This whole place is old, so. Yeah. It is also an active location in that there are other guests here, and they are not all doing paranormal stuff. Although apparently some of them do.
Some of them do.
We saw a lady in full Civil War gear. I'm not sure what was happening there.
I honestly think somebody is shooting their own paranormal series here.
Oh, or you could.
I think.
I mean, you could do a reel about I'm in the Civil War.
Yeah.
Maybe not in here because this is older.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
but when we take you up into the lounge, the parlor area,
lounge parlor, whatever it is, you'll see what where we are spending our days.
And there's some of the we might even get to. The other funny thing was they said, "Oh yes, so if the room's open, then no one's in there, so you could just wander on in."
So I will say this about this particular location: it is one of the most. Without a doubt, it is one of the most investigator-friendly places that I've seen next to Linville.
Yeah.
And you all know how many times we've been to Linville, and I think the overall attitude is, hey, if you.
Picture quality is definitely better on Twitch in comparison, especially on my iPhone. That's interesting.
If you show
That's
up,
very interesting to me.
Treat this like a campground.
It must be something about the encoding.
In better shape than when you found it. So
I'll have to look.
Chairs are straightened, everything is where.
I'll have to see if there's something about the encoding that's happening on YouTube that I can, because I know that with Twitch you can change that. You can up the value or you can decrease the value, which is one of the issues that Streamer Square brought up to my attention. Versus with YouTube, it may be preset. I don't know. They're still relatively new to live streaming. I know.
Is where we found it, and all that.
I did want to share one thing with with chat. Okay, guys, brace yourselves
is.
over here. We're going over here. I wanted to show you this.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. That's a bizarre painting.
This is looking at this the entire time. What do you think?
There you go.
There she is.
I'll give it some.
And now,
Mother.
as we pan down, you will see it says Mother.
Well, the boy's best friend is his mother.
I'm sure.
I mean, that's quite
I'm sure that portrait was made
with love. I'm sure
I'm
someone
sure
did.
It was, but
It's a little bit spooky.
hi, Chihuahua. All right, I think I've packed everything up.
What was her name? Her name was Mother.
No. That was I thought it was.
We thought we had the name of her, Susan Rhodes, maybe?
Susan, yeah.
I think maybe it was. I think we found the picture that was actually painted from, so.
Yes, we did. We found several pictures.
She actually looked very sweet.
Yes.
And charming and lovely, so, you know. Sometimes in older pictures, people were told not to smile and, you know, it's not always the best thing. But also, while T's packing up, and it's going to pan around a little bit. Ooh, a little wobbly there. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in this, like lots of old objects in here. The
Thank you,
whole
Sly.
inn is full of antiques. And over here is the original hearth place where the cooking would have been done. See there.
All right.
We didn't show them the spookiest thing in here, though, that's for sure.
Oh, the doll.
You know, it's not. Is it really? Are you even really haunted?
Do we have to show them the doll? Do we really have to show them the doll?
There we go. What you think of that?
My wife is baiting me with this shot.
The TikToks and short you've been so good. You can. Thank you, Spence.
What's that?
Spence was just saying that the TikToks are good. Burn it? I don't think I want. I don't know. I don't want to burn it because it could be somebody's, and
Yeah.
you know,
And then you make somebody angry.
we make some judgment calls on things. And
Well,
then
Claire just said bury it. Old dolls need burn.
it's got a hole in its head, which is, you know, charming.
That's a statement on for many folks, I think. And then it turns its head when you look away. All right.
Okay,
So you need to take the lead because you got the light.
Is that all I'm not carrying it?
Yeah. That's it. Well, I've consolidated a lot of it because
Oh,
now
that's
you
true.
got your stand on there. No. Wait, honey, look at how I'm doing it.
Here we go.
I kept it simple. All right, now we're working our way through, and I'm closing the lights behind me. Turn the lights off behind me.
And shutting the door.
And shutting the door, and you're not going that far in front of me.
I'm just standing up here on the stairs.
Okay. Here we go. That's true. You're going to see exactly. Okay. We need to find a place where we're going because right now. Is this where we're going to be? What? Oh, so we're going to.
Let's go down there.
At the other end?
Okay, so you just need pieces.
All right.
That's what you get with a lot of the original floorboards or older floorboards and all that stuff. So yeah. Who is burning dolls? Yes, no, nobody's burning dolls, but chat that night was suggesting that we did. So there you have that. Yeah.
So there was someone on the other end?
There was somebody in the other. It's okay. We had 2 nights.
Yeah. Whatever we can't get to,
Whatever we can't get to tonight. There's
I'm
always
trying to
the
remember
other
what we
night.
did here.
I know that's you're seeing that from my neck. Hang on. All right. It really is amazing
right
to
now.
me.
We're managing so much right now.
When you try to do this with a two-person operation, what you normally do when it's a four-person operation. But
All right, so I'm about to hit the end of 17. So let me just put on 18. I'll put that here.
and my question is, okay, so just saying that there are people
Yeah.
around us.
So I was hearing voices, and then I realized it's the people that Pip that Pip saw in the parlor, and I think this was the couple. This was the lady dressed in the funeral robes, or she wasn't dressed in, she was dressed in mourning attire. She was dressed in mourning attire, and then the other guy that was with her was, I guess, her boyfriend or something or other, and he looked local, and it was just, it got uncomfortable after they broke my my spirit box. I'm just saying, just got a little uncomfortable when they broke my spirit box.
Okay. When you
Yeah,
say
that's
move,
them.
what does that mean?
Do you want to move somewhere else? Is my question.
Well, that's the question. Where do we move? Because if there's somebody in the other room.
We could go upstairs to the suite because I don't think there's anybody in 1 or 2.
Oh, you mean suite 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other room.
Yeah, because we are right underneath.
Yeah, and when we're up there, that'll be different. We can come down.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I caught it on film. If I did catch it on film, I wouldn't be able to with a straight face show it, because I wouldn't want to out the lady. But she had a bit to drink, and she was really excited when she found out that there was a man and woman paranormal investigator, couple, and she got really excited, and she saw my spirit box, and she wanted to take a look at the spirit box. I went to go and offer it to her, and she just kind of lunged forward and got it in her hands, but then she let it fall from her hands, and it screwed up the spirit box. I couldn't plug in headphones anymore. It was it wouldn't, headphones wouldn't connect with it. So yeah. Yeah, she was full of cheap spirits too. Not Chuck quality spirits, but cheap spirits. Just saying.
Okay, we'll go upstairs.
But that's also a pro tip. Don't drink and smoke while you're paranormal investigating. You want to stay as stone cold sober and as alert as you possibly can be. That's just a little pro tip right there. Little pro tip.
So false alarm. We thought we were going to be here for a bit.
Thank you.
Turns out no.
Boys. I'm trying to remember.
So now we are on the move again.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Pip took us. I think she took us to suite 1 and 2. So here we go.
What do we want?
That's a tricky question.
That's a very loaded question.
No, that was Ghost Tube. That was Ghost Tube. Yeah. That was the couple. That was the couple.
I've got to admit, Chad, there is something very, very clever about two people playing checkers. One of them is in historical garb, and the other one looks like a filmmaker.
I thought he was a filmmaker. I was wrong.
Yep.
So, all right. So let me set up the thing here. Okay. So you've got suite 1 and Suite 2, and they're connected by this parlor. Now, I was picking up a vibe from this parlor, but if I remember correctly, it was pretty quiet. It was pretty quiet in this parlor. Looked really nice, but
just sit down here.
Now, is that you saying, "Yeah, let's just sit out here," or "I don't want to go in the bedrooms"? Shoot.
What's the matter, T?
There's something with a light switch on if you want to throw it. Hang on. If I make it work, what do I get?
I'll go in there.
Can you give me the lamp?
No.
Just trying to figure out what's going on right here. So this was the first time I think Pip and I were like doing an actual streamed investigation, and it was just the two of us. Yeah, we were adapting.
Okay.
We gotten so used to being a 4-person operation, and Phil and Tina couldn't make it this weekend, so this was just us. It was something of an adjustment.
And T was never heard from again. So this is one of the suites here.
Beautiful space.
And like I
As you can
said,
see,
and
it's
like they said,
breathtaking.
"Oh yeah, there's nobody here, so go on in, have a look." And I think,
and that's the thing is that, you know, because there was nobody in the suite, they said, yeah, if the door's open, just walk in. Feel free to film, feel free to do whatever you like. It's like, all right. And just, complete access. It's crazy.
they took that attitude because they're like, you know, if you want to show it off, get a bunch of paranormal investigators to come in and just, you know, look around the room.
It's a beautiful 4-poster bed.
Have a look-see.
I won't lie.
I'm not sure what's going on with
And
the
it's
stream, by the
comfortable.
way. Just to be honest, I don't know what is actually going on with the stream. Because we'll go in one spot and it'll be just fine. We'll go into another spot and it'll be like, no.
Now, one thing I will say, when I was doing this stream, now this is the stream I did in 2023. This is us because we went back to Wayside a year later. Again, it was supposed to be me, Pip, and Phil. Wound up being me and Pip, and it was interesting because I had zero problems with the feed. This weekend, this particular weekend, I was having issues with the feed. But I think one of the things that had changed was that I was using my older iPhone X. This is the iPhone, I believe, 15. Hang on a minute. Let me just see real quick. Which iPhone am I using? Now, the iPhone I am using now is... that's all right. iPhone 15. So this is the iPhone 15 that I'm using. In fact, it's the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And this thing, I was sweating bullets about how this was going to perform down in Clifton Forge. But both at Wayside and Clifton Forge, this phone didn't fail me once. Not even once. So, yeah. So the spirit box that they are, hang on a minute. Let me take a look at that. Spirit box, $80. All right, let's see. Or $90. Yes, I'm doing Rhyme of the Frost Maiden on my off day. On my off day from streaming, I do that. What do you mean? Oh, Amazon. AMAZIN. Amazing. That's what that is. It's on Amazon. It's amazing. It's amazing.com. What? What? No, just come on. That's weird. Okay. Why would they do that? Pro streamer. Yeah, Amazon. Amazing. Amazon. Ooh. Oh dear. Them. Why do I feeling this is like this is tied into us? Okay. Okay, so you said you saw a spirit box for $90. All right. Jeez. Okay, so this is the one you're seeing. Now this is a classic. Okay, this is a classic. This is the one that we actually based the emote on, the Oh Hi emote on. This is the SB7 spirit box. Okay, $90. You see this model a lot. You see it a lot on different ghost hunting shows. Now, there are other kinds of spirit boxes. So let me take you to Ghost Stop. Let me take you to Ghost Stop, Sly, and I'll show you a few other spirit boxes that are on there. For example, now they call it a ghost box, yeah. And this is the spirit box that I sometimes see Pip use, and you'll see the guys from Paranormal Quest use this one. I've been tempted to actually put on the sidelines my spirit box and use this one, and here's why. One of the unique features of this spirit box, and I would actually recommend this spirit box over the SB7, is that this one you have a little SD card that you can pop in here and you can record it. You can record it, whatever the session is. So that's pretty clever. That's pretty clever, and that's pretty cool. Use a simple Google search, yeah. Now it didn't get smashed. I want to make sure that's clear. It didn't get smashed. It just got dropped. And when it got dropped, it stopped being able, the headphone jack didn't work. If I plugged in headphones, I would get like silence. The current one that I am using, and I really, really like it, is this one right here. Oh wow, they're not even selling the one that I bought. They're actually making, okay, so that's interesting. So this is the one that I'm currently using. This is a Spirit Box SB11, and it's got an additional thing that I never could get to work. On the back, it's got this adjustable noise control, and it was supposed to be able to take out the, but I could never get it to work. But this one I really like. So this is the SB11. Now, what's the difference between the SB11 and the other ones? So the cool thing about this one, you'll notice that it says channel 1 and channel 2. And it was the paranormal team Truth in Evidence investigations, or TIE investigations, down in Savannah, Georgia. They had this model. And what I really liked about it is you can set one on FM, set the other on AM, and then you could say, okay, the FM one, I want to go forward in that. The AM one, I want to go in reverse. So you basically have, instead of having either an FM or AM, and it just goes up and down the band like this, what this Spirit Box does is that it's got two bands, and you can have it go up, down, one or the other at the same time. So this gave you more of an opportunity to get hits. So I really like the Spirit Box SB11, but what happened is that she basically tried to grab it to get a closer look at it, and she dropped it. And it's over here. It's over here on the channel 2 side. That was where it hit, and something got dislodged. When I picked it up, I could actually hear something moving inside of it. And it's in there. I guess the soldering connection for the headphone jack just popped loose. And so it just stopped working. And I retired it, but I got a new one, and I got a new one at a discount. So yeah, that's the Spirit Box that I use, is the SB11. I do an entire. Not only do I do a review of the SB11 on our channel as a 5-minute paranormal, but I also what did I do? I also did a setup. Like, here's how you set it up, and I've gotten such positive feedback on how to set up the SB11 because apparently a lot of people did not know how to do it. A lot of people did not know how to do that. Now, I will say, so this is Ghost Stop. This is a place where I get a lot of my stuff. We're going to be doing a review very soon of the Spirit Candle. We use that quite a bit in Clifton Forge. But I will say this device was kind of a disappointment. So this is the Spirit Box SB7 Pro. And it is, as you can see, nearly $300. Now I was like, okay, what do I get for $300? And it came with a lot of cool features. Like, it came with a battery level, so you knew how much juice you had left in your battery, FM or AM, speed, sweep rate. It had all that. The one thing it didn't have that I was like, really? For this cost, you're not going to do that? It didn't have a record function. And it would have been nice if it had something like the other Ghost Tube Spirit Box where it would actually record your sessions. But this one did not. This one did not offer that at all. So needless to say, I was a little disappointed. It's not bad, but I don't think it's worth the $300. Yeah, it was a deal breaker for you too. Yeah. So really, where it comes down to, and it can be kind of a hard choice. Do you want the dual band, or do you want the ability to record? And I would say both of these models, the S Box Ghost Box and the SB11, I think those are the two best ones out there. And I just think I think it just depends on what you're looking for. The SB11, I mean, it's gotten me great results. So I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go another page. This was the one I got. And you'll notice it's a little less expensive than the other SB11 that has the ANC, the adjustable noise control. But I don't use the adjustable noise control, so getting this was fine. This one was fine, and I really like this Spirit Box. It's a good investment. It's a real good investment. All right, let's get back to it. Is this your subtle reminder that you are up for pumpkin? Is that the impression I'm getting, Chad? Is that the gato is here for le pumpkin? Is that what you're telling me? Huh? Is that what you're telling Chad? Did you want pumpkin? I think he wants pumpkin. Okay. Let me get us started here. All right? Let me get us started here.
Well, right now, it says it's, and now it's fixed.
Look at that bed.
I know. Look at this bed. Look at this bed, chat. Look at this bed.
That's a beautiful bed, chat.
That is opulence right there. That is opulence.
Southern opulence.
That's my wife.
Opulence.
Filming you. Filming the bed. Filming you.
Well, they were saying the stream was dead, so.
And again, that was the problem with the older phone. The older phone just could not, for whatever reason, it was really kicking back during this. It was really just being stubborn. But when I went back with this phone to Wayside, zero problems. Had a perfect stream. Had a perfect stream in Clifton Forge. So who knows, right? Right, buddy? All
right. It's weird because the 1 minute it's telling me, hey, everything's great. And the next minute it's like, nope, stream's off. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I need to go back to the room.
Okay.
So
I'll be here with you, stream. It's such a beautiful spot.
I will say it is a very nice hotel. It's a very, very nice hotel.
Green light on. When I say lights on, lights on.
Are you going back for the?
I need to get a power brick.
The
Because
rook back?
what?
The rook and the little stand are.
Honey, if you want
Nah.
to do that, you're gonna come with me.
Nah, I'll be alright. We can wait till
Are you
tomorrow.
sure?
Yeah.
You're positive.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just watching the stream. Oh. I mean, look at this room.
Pip hated going back to the room by herself. She hated going back to the room by herself.
Ooh-wee. Look at this. Oh, we're just going to pan across to the bed. Look at this.
So this is all happening without my knowledge. This is the,
Who hasn't liked to put
This is my first time seeing
a
this.
4-poster bed? It's amazing. And then if you look, I don't know if he showed you the up. Let me swing it back so you can see the up of this. Doo-doo-doo. Look at that up there. It's gorgeous.
Just so you know, too, the bed is so high off the ground. Underneath the bed, they have step stools so you can get into the bed. No kidding.
This whole place is just full of antiques. Three antiques. Oh no, yes. That's why T went back for his brick, because this phone's about to die. But never mind.
Oh, I think this was also before I came up with the idea of doing a setup where I had a small battery, like in an apparatus, and the battery was next to was connected to the same apparatus that the phone was connected to, and I had the phone plugged in. Yeah, so a lot can change in a year, everybody. A lot can change in a year. Okay, you know what I am going to do, though? I can tell Benedict is looking at, he's giving me the side eye that I owe him pumpkin. It is close to 8:15, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach in front of you, Benedict. There you go. And then I'm going to put a little bit of music on. Okay, buddy? Gonna put a little music on, and then I'm gonna go and get you your pumpkin, because you have earned the pumpkin. You've been, you're being awesome as you tend to do. You're awesome as you tend to be. So okay, all right, everyone. I'm gonna go and get Gamer Cat some pumpkin. How's that sound? All right. Wouldn't want to roll out of that bed. No, that you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that for a week. All right, let me go on ahead and sort out Benedict. Let me get a little more hydration for myself. And you know what? I want you to do the same. If you haven't gotten some hydration, you're probably overdue. Get yourself some hydration. Also, if you need to take your meds, please take your meds. And if you've been sitting enjoying this paranormal review with me over here, great. That also means you've been sitting for quite a bit. So get up and stretch. Even if it's more than just stretch, you can just walk around, just walk around the apartment, walk around the house. Just get the blood flowing, okay? Because I got to do that too. All right, everybody. I will be right back. I'm going to leave it on cat cam because I feel like tonight's a cat cam night. All right? Thank you. All right. So I brought in Hicks. He is the gamer cat in training. That's the official term anyway. All right. So hopping back everybody to here. Hopping back to Wayside Inn, everybody. All right. Benedict has been chowing down on his pumpkin. He's in a good headspace. He got some wet food with that. He's good. He is good. All right, let's Now, I'm just going to throw this out, chat. This could be the first time we have ever gotten nothing from a space. Cuz I remember I thought I was picking up like a juju, like some type of like something off of Suite 1 and 2. I don't remember anything going off. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I remember this is when we hooked up with Jubal Early Fangirl and Herbo. So we'll see how that goes too.
Interesting. So can you see it now? Is the stream going now? I can only see that it looks like it is from this end. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I feel like there's
You need to call somebody.
something moved over there by the door. But that's just me.
Wait. Did my wife say something was moving by the door? Hold on. Wife, don't tease me with a good time.
Who hasn't liked to put a four-poster bed? It's amazing. And then if you look,
So I'm just
I don't know if he
watching
showed
the
you
door.
the up.
I'm watching
Swing
both
it
the
back so you can see
doorway
the up of this.
and the vanity.
Look at that up there.
Look at the doorway and the vanity.
It's
of the door.
gorgeous. This whole place is just full of antiques. Three antiques. Oh no! Yes.
The beds are quite
That's why T
nice.
went back for his
The
breakfast.
beds are
His phone's
quite
about
nice
to
at the
die.
Wayside
Never
Inn.
mind.
I don't mind saying.
Interesting. So can you see it now? Is the stream going now? I can only see that it looks like it is from this end. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I feel like there's something moved over there by the door. But that's just me, right?
It is just you, baby.
Yeah.
It is just you.
It's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And you and me. So this is the front part of the...
It's always fun to listen to my wife get nervous. Whenever my wife gets nervous, that's when I'm like, oh, sweet summer child. Relax, baby. We got this. Would you like me to let your brothers in? Or are you okay? You okay just being us? Hicks is very hard to read. He's very hard to read.
Tavern.
Okay, I'm going to let in the other cats. Now,
I hear my brother. He's committing crimes. Oh, hi, Chad. Hi. It's Hicks. top now. Hello.
I think they're getting any of the crumbs. Well, it's really not crumbs when it's wet food. It's sort of like the sloppy seconds leftovers, but you know, it is a gato. It is a gato party now. What? Okay, all right. Getting back to it. Here we go.
Can someone let me know if the stream is still live?
What? What's wrong?
Well, I can see that people are there, but I'm not sure if it's popping in and out.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the joys, I think is joys, if you will, of paranormal streaming is that if you're not using some type of portable hotspot, which is something that we're apparently going to be working on very soon.
And that's not even a thing.
It is nigh on impossible to figure out when stream is going to stay with us or when it's not.
Even with the hotspot, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee.
But if they're on just basic Wi-Fi, it may not be able to support streaming.
And in the words of the guy who was, I guess he was one of the tech dudes from IRL Backpack, which their slogan is stream anywhere. The guy was like, we can't guarantee that you'll have a signal. And I'm like, you're trying to sell me a $2,000 backpack and you're not really selling it to me right now, my friend. But really what I've seen people do is that they're now taking the $2,000 backpack, sending the signal to a laptop or a or maybe even a computer that they've got set up in a little control area downstairs, and then from there they bounce it over to I believe they bounce it over to a cloud service, or they're bouncing it over to Twitch that way. And it's hard. It's hard to stream from mobile. It really is. Just no other word for it. Now I know Datune uses the IRL backpack, and that's how he is able to do like inset video and things like that. I don't know. I mean, if my budget allowed for it, I would love to give that a shot. I really would. But I also I also feel like the way I do paranormal investigations is different from the way Datune is doing it. He's trying to turn it into an interactive stream. I'm trying to give you the experience of being in there with us. And I think the way you shoot in that respect is two different ways of doing it. And do I think one is better than the other? I think one has advantages over the other. I think one way has advantages. I think the other way, has advantages. I think that what matters in the end is, are you successfully capturing the feel and the oeuvre of you being there? That's what I think it is. That's where I think it really comes back to.
That much.
I don't mind saying it. I wish groups like Paranormal Quest and Amy's Crypt, because I know that before the two of them went their separate ways, Paranormal Encounters, Connor and India used to, they were dabbling with live streaming of paranormal events, and I thought that was paranormal investigations. And I know that Paranormal Quest tried doing it, but they were doing it from like their Airbnb, and I'm like, guys, you should really try doing this, like doing the whole thing. Because you would think, well, that's a long time, 6-7 hours. But here's the funny thing. I'm just going to throw this out there. And I'm honestly, I still, my head is still kind of wrapping my head is still trying to wrap around these stats. But here are the current stats right now. Ooh, we're closing in on 2470. But I find this interesting. Okay, so we had let's see, Town's Dark Legacy. Okay, so this is our premiere, right? Our premiere episode for season 3. Since we premiered it almost a week ago, It has had 142 views, which coming out of the box, that's pretty good for us. That's pretty good for us. However, the live of when we went to 2 haunted locations, we went to the Masonic Theater and then we went to the Train Museum. That's 6 hours and 46 minutes, 151 views. So, my thoughts right there are, so let me get this straight. The video that is 6 hours longer than the premiere, that's gotten 10 more views than our premiere? Really? I mean, I think it's because people love them some live. And you know what? I would agree. I would wholeheartedly agree. I think you're right there. And you good? You guys all good? I have cats around me everywhere. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Arelis. And I know Walker appreciates that as well. And don't worry, Walker. We're looking for the next. We're if not the next trip to Clifton Forge, the next place we're going to take you. But don't worry. You will be called upon again. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see Amy's Crypt and Paranormal Quest do more lives. I think the lives are fun, but the thing is, they're harder to do. They're harder to do because you're not just taping or recording and then going back and then reviewing. You're getting everything in real time. So, sometimes you have to wait for when the thing happens, or you catch it in review. So that's rough. That's rough. All right. So back to it, everybody.
Confused, yes. We are very confused. Or maybe you're confused about what we're doing.
Do I have to run back to the room again? I think I do.
Why do I have to run the room again, Pastine?
It's like, would it be better to actually just run it off whatever cell data you've got compared to a bad one?
Well, the thing is that the stream has started.
Okay.
So I can always try. I can always
Tomorrow
try.
we could always try it.
I can always try it tomorrow and see what happens there. Just to see if I can. Now I gotta run back to the room.
Do you want to try and access it again?
Hun, I am completely at your disposal. So.
Oh, I changed.
I want to bring back my Bose headphones.
Then you need to come with me. Honey, you're either going to come with me or we're going to stay here.
Why don't you stay here then? We have another night.
Yeah.
So.
I'm getting punchy. I think I made a rude gesture to my wife. I think I was very punchy in that moment. I think it was because we were trying to manage a lot of things, and then the stream wasn't working.
I'm not seeing any chat. Can somebody just give me...
What have I told you? There's a haunted building on the Army Post Fort Estes, Virginia. I would say, how easy would it be for us to get access? That's the big thing. And would we make the trip down? Hell yes. I mean, come on. And then you need to investigate it and stream it live. Yeah, I think I did make a rude gesture.
Hello.
So here's the thing: rude gestures to my wife, or my wife making rude gestures to me, that stuff gets edited out. Unfortunately, in a live, if I do that live, that goes out live. So you got to be real careful about that. Again, streamer tip number 48. If you're going to make a rude gesture to your wife, 1, make sure you can get away with it. 2, sleep with one eye open. 3, don't stream that shit live. So
in chat, so that I know that the stream is still...
Because I feel like a putz.
Going. Because I'm not getting anything coming through on the chat side of things.
Talk slower, Walker. Talk slower. Get some dates, and we'll be talking.
So I hope you noticed I changed the I changed again because
you got hot.
Well, not only that, the heat. So one thing I would say against this place,
yeah,
the AC systems. I walked into our room; it was a freaking sauna.
So you turned it
so
off.
I'm turning it on to cool again.
It's hot.
Man,
It's cold. It's hot. It's cold. Like
Okay, now,
it's like
now that is the one I will say, chat. I will say that is the one flaw. If you decide you want to investigate Wayside Inn, they're really cool about it. They lean in, but they don't lean in so far that everything's decorated with, you know, a cult and you know the haunted hill house. They don't go that far in. But here's what you need to know: one, great beds, nice, comfortable beds. Downside: their AC system is the old school AC. They got the things built into the walls. So you can, you know, you basically turn it on and it makes that, you know, and either makes your, it either makes your room an ice box or a sauna. So there's no in between. So if you decide you want to stay at the Wayside Inn, I recommend it. Just be ready for that. Just be ready for turning your system onto either hot or cold. Now this was February. It was February when we were there, and it was butt cold outside. So I'm just saying. Okay.
Like Ghost Tube said.
No, it's like when you get when you possess somebody in the game Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot. I'm cold. All right.
Well, Ghost Tube did say I'm confused, so.
Well, I'm very confused at this point.
So we are as well.
All right. So.
Look at the size of the height of that bed.
I know, right?
To take a running jump.
Pip is getting a little obsessive about that bed.
No, I think underneath they have those little.
Oh, there's something under the bed.
There's nothing under the bed. Oh.
I thought they had
Running
step
jump
stools
it
under
is.
the bed. I guess run jump it is.
There's nothing like needing to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and then having to take a running jump
back
into the bed.
Let's see if that works. Okay. If anybody's curious what I've done here, I just put on the bed. Whoops. I just put on the bed that device that you saw. Look at that. Look at that. That device that you saw.
Ain't that something? Chuck in green. Okay, and that's 1 hour, 26 minutes, 53 seconds.
Through on the chat side of things.
Noticed I changed. All right, so.
Look at the size of the height of that bed.
I know, right?
She is. She's obsessing over the bed.
Running jump it is.
It's a beautiful bed.
Running jump.
And it's a beautiful suite.
Needing to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and then having to take a running jump.
No baby skulls. No baby skulls. See, baby skulls would actually clash with the decor of this place, I think. Just throwing that out there.
I just put on the bed.
Okay, secondhand, you have a good night.
That device that you saw.
But I'm trying to remember if that was a false positive or not.
Device that you saw.
That is not what I copied just now. That is not what I copied just now. I copied Chuck Green. You sit on a throne of lies. You sit on a throne of lies. See, the thing is, I'm not sure if I count. I'm not sure if I count the or rather Chuck going off as us beginning to investigate, because I haven't got in my H4N yet. And when the H4N kicks in, that's different. That's different. And I don't even think I deployed Fast Eddie. I don't think I did. But I will keep him on the lowdown just in case. Okay.
That device.
I should hopefully sleep well, for work is going to be hell tomorrow. Brace, brace, brace. Okay.
You saw. Look at that. Look at that.
Funny thing is that I personally was picking up a vibe in this room.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here.
I was picking up a vibe in this room, but
that's how you make the green light go off.
I don't know if anything really
well?
happened in this room, or even with something happening
And this is
with
common,
the
this is
second
very
one
common.
in the
Setting up in
connecting
another
second
location,
suite.
And stuff happens, and you're still setting up.
I remember I loved the setup of Suite 1 and 2 and the parlor in between. But that's all I remember. I don't remember a lot of.
No, it was so glorious.
I remember
It looks
Jubilee
like
Fangirl.
a singularity up there.
And we all know how singularities lull you to sleep.
Not really. What's the bed in the other room like?
Did you want to come over here and get the recording devices out?
Okay.
And then we can decide where to put recording devices.
I'll put one over by the door. Because it might have just been me, but I felt like I was something moving by the door. It could just be me.
You never know. You never know. That's why I'm putting the fleer on a different side of the.
So did I have?
I'm going to put one outside there.
So did I have FLIR footage from here? Let's check, everybody. There's Taika. There's FLIR. And that's the. Let's just see. Where's this pickup from? Just see if we get anything here.
Okay. So I've got the camera on Chuck, who's in bed, and I've got the stream on us because we're slightly more interesting than say that.
Okay, looks like I do. Oh, I got the Jubilee Fangirl on FLIR. I think Val had her FLIR going. I never broke into my FLIR.
Scratch.
Ooh, scratch.
Scratch.
See, that's something else I've noticed too, is that looking back at the stuff that we did catch, right? Looking at the stuff that we did catch in the summer kitchen, it doesn't look like for example, Ghost Tube kind of went quiet kind of went quiet when we were in there. Sorry, so let's see. Let's see if we can find that again.
I mean, that bed is glorious. I hope everything about it.
My wife obsessing over the bed.
I didn't know it was so glorious. It looks like a singularity up there.
And we all know how singularities lull you to sleep, honey.
Not really. What's the bed in the other room like?
Did you want to come over here and get the recording devices out?
Oh, yeah.
And then we can decide where to put recording devices.
I'll put one over by the door. Because it might have just been me, but I felt like I saw something moving by the door. It could just be me.
You never know. You never know. That's why I'm putting the fleer on a different side of the
I'm going to put one outside there.
It's one of the things, though, it's one of the flaws of working with the FLIR that that I haven't or that I can't figure out a workaround for it. If I put out the FLIR, that's a commitment. It's not like I can put it up and necessarily walk away from it. And what I mean by a commitment is that I can't just let it run because I when I mean it's what I mean by its commitment is that the FLIR is a one shot presently. It's one and done. If I can't put a battery charger into the iPad and then run the FLIR off the iPad. The FLIR plugs in to the power port, and if I want to keep the battery running, I basically have to stop the FLIR, unplug the FLIR, plug back the battery in, and recharge it. So yeah, it's a little working with the FLIR is still. I'm still trying to figure out how to easily put it into my workflow. Not as easy as I thought it would be. It's nice to have on call, but
Scratch. Please don't.
Scratching? No, I'm not big on scratching.
it is funny that was Pip's reaction. Please don't.
There are other ways you can communicate with this. There are other ways you can communicate with this. You do not have to scratch anybody.
One bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
What might do? That's cool.
Wait a minute. What was it? Hold up.
I'm just gonna got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
What might do? That's one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
What might do?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if that is. Hold on. I gotta get the second pair of ears in. Ziggy, drop into the family room.
I can't drop in on family room because it doesn't have any devices that
Right.
support drop in. You have 4 devices for drop in, including kitchen and bed. Which device do you want to drop in on?
Kitchen.
Okay, dropping in.
My darling, I need you to come downstairs. I need your ears for a second ruling. All right, love you. Ziggy off. All right, now Ziggy off. Okay, I'm gonna. Now you see why I married her, everybody. she's pretty goofy. I love her. All right, let me Now I need you to be honest with me about. Oh, first off, I have to apologize to you on stream.
Oh, good. I love that. I'm down with that.
Because I was in a really punchy mood.
Hey, you're being a dick.
And I think I flipped you off at one point. I stepped
I
away.
probably punched you in the while you were asleep.
Exactly.
Maybe the ghost.
Okay, so let me just listen to something here.
One bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
Okay. I need to make sure this is not a nervous murmur from you, which you have been guilty of doing.
I'm nervous. I'm never nervous, bitch.
Oh, really?
Give me that. But I want to
Man.
chocolate. This is the cost is a chocky for my.
God,
my
costs us a
skills.
chocolate.
All right.
Okay, listen to after we talk about the battery issue. Okay.
Okay.
So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's good.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Okay, be honest. Do you think it was me?
I don't know. It's only too much.
So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's good.
Yeah, that's not me.
All right. All right.
And it's not you.
Okay. Okay.
Where are we? Where's my chocky? Where are we?
Where are you and where's me chucky? You bastard.
And you flip me off. I want to.
Okay. Okay. Here's one. There's...
Moving target. Give me that chocky. Chocky! Oh, give him a chocky too. No, he doesn't get a chocky.
Oh my God.
Where are we?
Chat, welcome to a look into my world.
Well, chat just saw you being a jerk, so I don't think they're on your
Chat
side.
sees you being a bit of a dick.
So they're not on your side.
Nah, they're gonna laugh me.
Where were we?
You don't have that kind of voice, T. Didn't sound like Pip and all. That's what Walker said. We're in Suite 1 of the Wayside.
The first room we were in?
Yeah, and you're raving about the bed. You were just like, I love this bed.
Also, there was nobody else in that area.
Not yet.
No, not till.
Not until Jubal Early Fangirl shows up. Bish.
Show up in our room. That would be
I should have flipped her off, man. Just South's going to rise again.
South's going to keep making craft beers and stay in the Union.
That's right. Okay, so let's start this process, shall we? All right, here we go.
So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's good. See what we can get out of it. So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's good. See what we can get out of it. So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
No, that's not you. That is not you.
For one thing, it sounds further away,
Yeah.
and then I speak very quickly out.
One bar
Yeah.
of battery on you.
It's not you.
Yeah, I know.
What time
I'm
of the
just
day
gonna
is
have to make do.
We'll make do.
Is that like when we first arrived? In the
No, it's actually closing in on midnight.
Oh, well then.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think it's do you think it's a floorboard?
And there was nobody
Gonna listen to my audio from Saturday later. Gonna use Audacity, but even better suggestion for audio software. I'm all for it. Walker, I mean, honestly, use what is best. I mean, the only reason I'm using Audition is because it's part of my. I have the suite. So because I have the suite, you know, I'm covered. I'm gold. Now, here's what I want to see before I save this. Do I have? Okay, there's visit with Alex overnight. Wayside and Wayside Inn. Fleer, Taika, Hawkeye. Ghost Town, Middletown, Ghost Town, Wayside, Hawkeye, Jenny. No, that's an hour and 53 minutes, but I thought I had some H4N audio in there too. All right. So, Chad, if you're curious, this is what I'm going to be speaking about, redundancy, because what I need to do now is try to find. That's Belmont Farm. But I thought Wayside Inn. For some reason, I thought I had. I thought I had H4N audio. Oh, derp. You know what I could do? I could go back to the original and see what I've got in here. Wayside, Taika, Wayside, Hawkeye, Kenneth, Jenny. Oh, shoot. No. I was using Jenny all week. Okay. All right. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, this is it. Okay. All right, so it picks up with you do not have to scratch anyone. All right, I can afford to do a global boost of audio. I wonder where I put it. All right. That's pretty dramatic, but yeah, 15 decibels. So there's gonna be some hissing, I think. Oh, it's actually not too bad. That's a lot more comfortable in this room, chat.
Well, it's a bigger room. So this isn't technically one of the suites. This isn't one of the suites.
But you do not have to scratch anyone. Okay, there's me talking about not scratching anyone. Hey, Panic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
It's right there.
This has only got one bar battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. This has only got one bar battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
Hey, Pep. Pep, are you still down here? She is not. It sounds like it says, no, you won't. It sounds like it says, no, you won't.
This has only got one bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's recording.
Wow.
This has only got one bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
That is such. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm just going to try something here. Let's stretch this to. Let's stretch this to 150. See what it sounds like. Bubble bath and frozen alcoholic beverage. My boyfriend calls a blue Hawaiian. Very nice. That is a very nice way to relax. Sounds like you're having a good day too. All right, let's try 175. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Okay, so wow. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just keeping my bearings about me right now because that's okay. Okay, I do not necessarily want to I don't want to necessarily save over this, so I'm just going to go on ahead and close this one and not save it. I am going to save this. So, want to know why I'm talking about the value of redundancy, chat? This is why. Okay, so this is the original.
One bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's recording.
It's weird. It almost sounds like, and this is me being critical now, and this is my way. I want to make sure I don't want to just jump to conclusion and say, oh, it's paranormal. But it does sound. I really hope it's not. Well, if it was a board, if it was a loose floorboard or something, I have gone in and out of there. I would have heard something by now. See, look, Pip is walking around there too.
Stretch anyway.
I'm still gonna mark it as a possibility. I'm still marking it as a as a potential EVP. Whew. And here's the funny thing, chat. Remember what I said earlier? I just said, yeah, this might be the first room, the first place where we never find anything because I don't remember this room being active. And then this happens. But that's the thing. I just want to make sure that I'm not jumping to conclusions. That's the main thing. Because yeah, when you jump to conclusions, sure, you know, you get results. But I want to make sure that I've ruled out anything like there's a floorboard under there or there is something that you know that it might have been Pip mumbling under her breath, but it doesn't sound like Pip. That does not sound like Pip. All right, so let me just do. Okay. We're going to say that's 565. And we're going to say that's 7. You want to hear something funny, chat? What I really want to do is I really want to sometime, if I could get my wish, I'd love to just nerd out with Dakota and Ryan, and just talk about editing stuff, because I think Ryan does the editing for Paranormal Quest. I know Dakota is the primary editor for Project Sphere. So yeah. It was kind of cool when they recognized the cameras. He's like, those are the XA11s. I'm like, yes, they are. Okay, so.
So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
Okay, so I'm going to first put it down as unknown. Let's see. So we'll go. Text tool. Let's see. Okay, and then I come in here and I do center, right? And then everything else is fine. Size is fine. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go here and place this. Okay. So that's what I hear. Now I'm going to drop in the audio. Fleer, Wayside, Hawkeye, Jenny. And it was Zoom 05, Zoom 06. So the first thing on here you hear me say is this. So it's right after here. So it's right after we get Scratch. Oh yeah, Sly. Yeah, the beds here are pretty. The beds here were very nice. Like I said, the beds here were very, very nice.
Scratching? No. No, I'm. I mean.
Okay, so there's I mean. Okay, so that. Okay, this is going to be a little trickier to line up, I think. Let's find out. I think. This is always the hard part, chat. Okay, here we go.
I mean, there are other ways you can communicate with this. There are other ways you can communicate with this.
Okay, I think that is in sync, but I can't be 100% sure.
I mean,
This is the trial and error part, everybody. Bear with me.
there are other ways you can communicate with this.
No, where's the? Okay, let's try that.
I mean, there are other ways you can communicate with this. There are other ways you can communicate with this.
Okay. I think that's in sync. So now I just got to return it back to what it was, which was 0. That's close enough. And then I'm just going to leave that at 15. All right. So this is now in this, the two things are in sync. Now we do this and we do the replay montage. Now, this one's going to be a little different from what I usually do because here I'm actually going to alter the video and slow it down. All right, so you'll see that up close and personal. And first things first, I got to do is this. Whoop, hold on. So we're going to do that. Okay, just that. And then we put the timeline here, and then I go Control C to copy. And then we do this. We do Edit, Paste, Insert, and then Edit, Paste, Insert. Okay, so if you're curious as to what I just did, this is Adobe Premiere 101 right here. So what happens is that you have two types of paste. There's paste. There's just standard paste where if I copy and paste something, it pastes it over something else. What I did here though was called paste insert. Paste insert basically says, okay, I'm gonna, you've copied something. I'm gonna look at where the timeline is, and then where the timeline is, I'm gonna paste what you just copied, but I'm gonna insert it and then shove everything in the timeline over to where that paste ends. So now I've just made the timeline a little longer. And now it's going to sound like this. So I've got... Okay, so this is the first instance, so I'm going to leave that alone. All right, I'm just trying to trim this up for sanity's sake. All right, so I go, I take that out because that's the original. Then there's this one, and I take this one out, delete, and now I go in and edit clip in Adobe Audition. I'm kind of holding my breath right now, chat, just so you know. I'm holding my breath right now because I'm trying to make sure that I don't completely foobar this. So I'm going to increase the decibels by 20. I'm going to increase the volume by 20 decibels. If anybody asks, yes, that's a chunk of change. That's a chunk of change. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, all right, now we go here. We go to noise reduction process. And because it is not coming from the cameras, but it's coming from a digital recorder, it's going to be a smoother, it's going to be a nicer sampler of audio. But then I just I tweak it.
This has only got one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. Now it's recording. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. Now it's recording.
Okay. We save that. And then I go back here, right? Yeah, I go back here. Okay.
That's recording. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery.
Oh, and I have to, let's see. And then I have to put down here. Yeah. This will be H2N audio. And I usually use a different typeface for this, which is this one right here. Not bold condensed, mind you, but semi-bold italic. There we go. And then I go back to here and I just place it there. All right, so then here's where the production gets a little tricky because first I got to do this.
We'll make do. That's recording. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's recording. See what we can get out of it.
Okay, so now I go back, remove this. So I'm going to delete that. Edit this clip in Adobe. Basically do roughly the same thing where I go 15 and then I go 5. It's the same audio that I just sampled. So now all I got to do is go to noise reduction, process. Pretty much it's the same thing here, right?
This has only got one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
recording. See what we can get out of it.
Okay, so this is the same thing, but now I do this. Sorry, everybody, my heart's going like a jackrabbit right now. Because now I'm about to do this. I go to effects, time and pitch, stretch and pitch, and I tell it to slow it down by 175%. And now this sounds like this.
This has only got
Hey, Astra.
one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
Yeah.
That's recording.
You just can't. Astra, your timing could not be better. We just picked up an EVP. And it's right here. And
This has only got one bar of battery on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do.
and what I'm hearing it say is this. So did it not put it in here? Should have put it in. There it is. Okay. And I'm just going to boost this a little bit more. And Copy that. Drop that in there. This is H2N audio. This is H2N audio slowed 175%. I think I'm going to do away with the parentheses. Now this is the designer in me coming out. This is the designer in me because I couldn't make that. I don't think I could have made that work with. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll go on ahead. Well, we will center that. I'll adjust it in a second. We move that down to here. It's late for you to be on here. I'm not used to seeing you this late on here, Astra. Is it a special night, or is it like a night off? And you just said, I want to pop in, see what's going on. Is that what's going on? I'll just drop that there. Okay. And then just to make sure I got the placement right, I'll do this. Go here. Yeah. Okay, so. And, oh. That's what we hear. So here's what the whole thing, well, not necessarily the whole thing, but this is what what'll be put out. Okay.
One bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. Answer cool. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on it.
Whoops. Did I? Oh, damn it, I changed the wrong one. Okay.
Get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. Answer cool. See what we can get out of it.
Okay. So this one is H2N audio. There we go.
We'll make do. Answer cool. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. Answer cool.
That's wild. I don't remember. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. To be honest with you, Walker. And then I'm going to just extend this by 2 seconds. And then we'll fade it out. Okay. So again, how the sausage is made. I'm just doing a little production work here because when I find an EVP like that, I'm just going to go on ahead and show you how we prep it for the show itself. Now, one other thing I got to do is I have to add one more production element. Did I not import it? Maybe I haven't imported it yet. Basically, it's this. Oops, I don't need the audio for it. But I just go on ahead and I just grab that. And then I do this. Let's see. I go, okay. Let's see, I scoot it up. Oh, crud. I screwed it up. Yeah, all right. There we go. There we go. I put that all the way up there. And that, ooh, pardon me, everybody. Ugh. We had burgers tonight. I was very pleased with how they turned out. Crop. Drag it on the crop, and I say, yeah, take that bottom, too much, and put it there. I'll say 4 to 5. All right. And then, let's see, and then I just keep it simple. I just go copy, and then paste, and so now the whole thing, now that I've put it all together like this is what it's going to look like.
So you got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's cool. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's recording. See what we can get out of it. This has only got one bar of battery on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna have to make do.
We'll make do. That's recording.
So that's pretty telling. That's pretty amazing right there. Wow. Yeah, that happened. Let's save that, shall we? Jeez. That's a good night at the office right there. That was a good find. Again, this also illustrates something too, chat. I've been streaming for just over 3.5 hours, and it was in the final throes of the stream, just near the end, and we found, and this is why you watch. This is why you watch. You watch because, boom, you'll see me go, oh, hey, we just picked up a voice. And it's a long process too, because I gotta check with Pip, make sure that I'm like, that wasn't you, right? And then after checking with Pip, then I've got to see if there's another source that caught it. And fortunately, we because I saw Pip in this video working with an H2, I was like, okay, another recorder was running. And then I had to run it through Adobe Audition. Welcome to Paranormal Investigating, everybody. It's not always what you see on the shows. You know, if you ever wondered when is the time that T is the most scared during Paranormal Investigation, it's always here. It's always during the process of looking through footage and seeing if I caught anything. And then when I catch something, I'm like, okay, now we got to try to confirm it. And yeah, that's nerve-wracking. That is nerve-wracking, but wow, is it an adrenaline rush. That being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. It's been a night, and I think for me that is a good place to stop. I'm real happy. I'm real happy with that. That's already more than I expected to find in
that's what I appreciate about you.
Thank you, and thank you, Arelis, thank you. I really was not expecting that from that room. I thought that room was going to be a quiet room and we really weren't going to find anything, but I'm totally wrong. So this is getting my hopes up for what else is in this room. And I may have to clock in, because of all the footage we have from Wayside, I may have to go back and take a look and just see if there's other footage, because we got a lot of stuff to go through from Wayside. So on that note, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It's a good night, definitely a good night, and yeah, it's just been it's always nice to be able to chill out with you all and show you this side, because for me this is fun. This is fun, being able to show you all this side of the paranormal. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go on ahead and just wrap up stream, since I'm dual streaming. I'm never sure like how the raids go on the YouTube side of things. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we definitely have some Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed, I believe. Yes, we do. And then tomorrow, 9 p.m. on YouTube. Hop over from here over to YouTube. We're going to go over to YouTube and we're going to watch the premiere together of part 2 of the Charleston investigation. So thanks everybody for being here. I will see you all tomorrow, and we're going to have some fun. Okay, everybody, you all have a great night. Peace.